So this morning, I'm looking at current watch list right now. Nothing has crazy volume or anything. Highest volume is CLEU. Good morning, Danielle. CLEU AAOI was another low float with Catalyst on the day. Um, and what was the other one I saw? I think those are the only two that were sticking out to me. But yeah, we'll have to see which one becomes the one. AAOI is they actually are making a sale of a couple of their buildings or something like that, but that was their little news. But they're the only news that I actually saw today. Good morning, Daniel B. CLEU having a little pop here coming into the 8 o'clock realm. What's up, One Life? We'll see how these two function when they have a little bit more volume traded. Oh, yesterday, um, I was where is it? Beat. I almost got into this one, but it just kept going flat. There were some opportunities off of the $2. It just kept holding the two, but it'll fall down to two every single time in this channel. Get up and fall, get up and fall, and get up and fall, and get up and fall. So I definitely avoided that one yesterday. I was like, yeah, this thing is chopping around too much. And the other thing is, I want to see a clear downtrend, a clear trend down, but it never formed. It just stayed in this channel. So it was a little bit unobvious, so I didn't take that trade yesterday. So it was a no trade day for me yesterday. But I'm okay with that, because I would have been in a chop fest in that channel. AAOI coming on down now. And CLEU pumping up with no news. Let's see. No, it has a little bit of news that has popped through. U.S. futures lower as inflation technologies jumped. Press release: China Liberal Education Holdings Limited signs letter of intent. There's a letter of intent. Okay, I'm not interested in that. We'll see what AAOI wants to do after CLEU fails. Selling Rivian again today on a pop. Rivian. What was that other one y'all are watching? Rivian, Oxy, and A Firm. Rivian. Had a nice little sell right back down to this previous bottom of the 38s. 38.82. Then Oxy. Right here at the 63.98, where it came down before. Then A Firm. Looks like it's back up to the 23.10s there that it came down to before, 23.25-ish area. We shall see. Have about 10 minutes, or not 10 minutes, we have about 20 minutes to the bell. AAO, out of Sugarland, Texas, U.S. Applied Optoelectronics Inc. designs, manufactures, and sells various fiber optic networking projects or products worldwide. It offers optical modules, lasers, subassemblies, transmitters, and transceivers, and turnkey equipment, as well as head end um, node and distribution equipment. The company sells its products to internet data center operators, cable television, and telecom equipment manufacturers and internet service providers through its direct and indirect sales channels. Applied Opto Electronics Inc. was incorporated in 1997 and is headquartered in Sugarland, Texas. Okay. I'm more interested in it than CLEU right now. See if it can get this gap fill. But it still is low volume, so I want to see a little bit of trading go through. I think yesterday we were talking about Oxy, and looks like it did test that. It came up, and I believe it was like a 65.50 or 64.50 we were looking at for it to fail on. Looked like it came down a little bit, but we'll see if it can transition today, especially with coming back into this previous low of 64. 15 minutes to the bell. Definitely a slower day in the market, so take some time to observe some things, find some trends, and don't buy high. It's the only thing you got to do. Only issue is you got to see what is high. Or if people are even interested in pushing it higher. High up here on AAOI right now is the 380s. Came down to the pretty much the $3. High on CLEU 125-ish area. Got a dollar down here. It goes under a dollar. I'm okay. I let it do what it wants to do. I can't really do anything under a dollar with it. Beats heading on back down to $2 level, down 11%. It had what looked like good news, but I guess people just wasn't as into it as I thought they'll be. With the whole heart attack monitoring thing, it just didn't go well. AAOI coming on down to the $3 level. See if it can test that for a little bit. Watching Rivian at 39.50 area for short. 39.50 right above here a little bit. Ooh, what in the world? 39.84. Maybe that was just a quick little snap down. Maybe it'll pop back up. So far, this is what the watch list is looking like. Everything that is hanging on to the watch list. Many red things. What is the SPY and NQ out here doing? It's going down a little bit more on the NQ and the SPY. 83s. Just a little bit more. SPY looking like it has a bottom here, the 388s that it is holding above as of now. Not 388. What was that bottom? The SPY hasn't opened yet. I'm tripping. On TOS. But it's already broken on the NQ, so we should probably expect the SPY to do a breakdown as well. Already has done a breakdown in pre-market. We'll see how strong that gets. What kind of news is out on the SPY right now? South Korea's Yoon invites China President Xi to Seoul. Or Seoul. Let's see. U.S. could open lower as uncertainty looms ahead of FOMC meeting. When is this meeting supposed to be? FOMC meeting. U.S. stocks are on track to extend their losses with major index futures moving sharply lower on Friday, and inflation reading due shortly after the market open may have a big say in how the market trades in the final session of the week, especially ahead of September rate setting of the Federal Reserve scheduled for September 20th to September 21st. Thursday, the major U.S. plunged sharply with technology, energy, real estate, blah, 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 selling, bearing the brunt of selling pressure. The selling of blue chip stocks was not so severe as their mid and small cap counterparts. Okay. So these are some performance on Thursdays. A lot of negatives, whatever. The University of Michigan is scheduled to release its preliminary consumer sentiment index for September at 10 a.m. EDT. Economists on average expect the index to improve to 59.6 from 58.2 in August. Traders may also keep a close eye on the 1-year or 5-year inflation expectations for September. So we'll see about all of that today. Got about 9 minutes left to the bell. we'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that news that's going to come out today. Make sure I got that time right. Let's see, where was that time? Was it 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. EDT. So that's an hour ahead of me. So it'll be 11 a.m. for me. Or 10 a.m. for me. It's an hour ahead. That don't sound right. 9 a.m. What am I talking about? 9 a.m. for me. So we'll see around 9 a.m. What happens with all of these stocks and the SPY and all of that once that news comes out, or the action up to that news. Looks like AAOI did come on down to the $3 level. 18%. We look out here on the daily chart for AAO. We can see that it had a top up here of the 305 that it went up and tested today. The high was a 383 up here somewhere. And then we have a little bit of a resting point here, 287, 270. So we'll see how it holds up that 3. Still, though, the volume is falling behind. The other one that's up is CLEU, which I don't like at all. It closed yesterday at 95 cents and will be opening up at $1.20 up here. So both of them are kind of playing with the 200 moving average today. And the high on CLU was 127 during pre-market, so right up here. And then that previous low is right at $1. So both of them kind of looking questionable. CLU definitely questionable with this news that they have. China Liberal Education Holdings Limited signs a letter of intent. That's what they have, a letter of intent with Always. So are you willing to put your money on a letter of intent is the question. I'm more interested in AAOI. They're doing like a sale of they're selling, where is it? Sell Chinese facilities, transceiver business assets for 150 mil. And they're working on the quantum bandwidth as well. So I'm more interested in this news than the whole letter of intent on CLEU. but it's got to get some more volume. One Life says market may test the 386, 382 level. Let's see what it's looking like right now. Three 82s. I wonder, will there be will people come in with a lot of volume to try to push it down, or will it just go sideways into the weekend? Well, I guess that depends on the news at 9 a.m. though too. How what will actually happen there. About a minute left to the bell. A firm getting a pop up off of the 2313s back up here. Had a little bit of it got up to the 2517 yesterday on A firm. Oxy 64 holding up to the 6470s. Rivian it made a lower low, but it just wicked down there. It wasn't a full body down to the 38s. We'll have to see, man. Market opens in right now. So market is open now. AAOI. We'll see where it wants to push to. Red on the day right now. CLEU is that letter of intent that I don't like. Little bit of volume coming into AAOI, but yeah, definitely gonna have to show me that people are interested. This first candle getting about 3,000 shares traded here. Trying to hold over that $3. CLEU pumping up there a little bit. A firm, the nice little dip back down, coming towards the 23s, but we'll see if it can hold up the 23s. Oxy taking a little bit of dip as well. I believe One Life said he was gonna short one of these. As I think it was Oxy. It might have been Oxy. 65.50. I don't know if it actually made it there. No, I didn't make it to 65.50, I don't think. And then Rivian with the move down as well. CLEU getting destroyed on that letter of intent news. Top up here of 133. AAOI just needs more volume. CLEU getting destroyed. Coming red on the day. AAOI, the only thing holding green right now. It's holding around the $3 level right now. It's got the 20 EMA right there. Let's see if it'll go ahead and break through that at the 294s. Hit a high of the 312s here on the opening candle. So I'm thinking there will be a little bit of resistance here at 336 and then definitely up to this gap fill resistance. But again, more volume is necessary. Need to see how the people are really feeling about this one. Back over here to CLEU, trying its best to hold up. Roblox sinking, RBLX. Roblox here at 40. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like all of those kind of took a little hit there. AAOI coming on down. What is the SPY doing at this time? Is it coming down as well? Let's see. A little bit. AAOI getting torn up. Still has not reached that volume level that I like. So let that thing do its thing down here. Coming back up to the threes though. Like it's trying to hold this little 20. Forming a little bit of a low of the 293s around here. Let's see what it wants to do. Is this thing going to continue down or does it actually want to hold the threes? It is red on the day though. So let's actually look at AAOI on TOS charts. On the daily chart, it did come up here, touched the 200 moving average and came down to the 292s there. So we got a definite bottom there. We'll see if it can continue to push through those 292s, but it is red coming out. Went green and then now red. Not a huge move either. It moved from 3 up to 313 and came down. Let's also look at CLEU or CLEU. Also went up there and touched the 134s and came down. So red on the day for it will be the 121. Which now it is going red. Let's look at the charts over here on the hour chart and everything. Giving up the ghost. So let's see. AAOI finding a little bottom here at the 292s. Hour chart still nice and red. I'm thinking there's going to be a little bit of resistance at the 333s and possibly the 350s and 383s, but we'll see what this thing wants to do. CLEU continuing to rain down. Will it go ahead and get this break? 115 level. All right. Coming back up for a $3 test on AAOI. Let's keep an eye on the SPY as well. SPY is going to pull a red to green or something. I mean, a green to, or yeah, red to green. Came up, failed at the 383.90s. Just a little test there on the 5-minute. So this first candle on the 5-minute was 1,400,000 shares. So we shall see. It's coming back up to the 3 right now, but not getting over as strong. Plus, let's look at where the big share sizes are, if there are any sitting out here. So there's a share size at the 267 for 14,000 shares, but that is quite a ways away. Let's look on the ask. The ask looks like there's a size of 10,000 shares right there at the 310s. We'll see if they continue to work that down. But it is quite a ways away either way it goes. So there's a share size here at 310 for resistance, 310. And then there's a share size down here at the 267s. Right up in here, right under that 75 level for support. 67. So we'll see what it wants to do, which way it wants to go here. Still nice and red on all of the charts right now. And again, I'm using the level 2s just to spot different levels that people may or may not be spoofing on. The orders sitting on these level 2s have not been filled yet. So they're just orders that are visual orders. Like you can see them, but they're not filled. And they may or may not be real. People do what's called spoofing, which is putting a size out there, making it look enticing to reach, but it's not really gonna happen. So let's see if they want to continue to play around with this thing. So this is another time on the 15-minute that it is holding above the 290s here. There's a $3, a little $3 touch right there. 15-minute 290. $4 million shares traded. The SPY is trying to get back green. It came green for like a second and then went back red. That struggle at that 3, boy, is real. Lori called out Sun and AMPX. And I traded Sun before, lost on it. And then AMPX. But it was back when it was like at $2 and something. Don't know if it had news, but definitely out of my AMPX. How did it go into a halt? It's not even moving big. What in the world? Oh, it did kind of move big. 27, 28 bucks down to the 14.58s. Only a million shares traded on it. So this is another hold here right under the $3. If we look over here at Clue, it's headed back down to that 113 level looking like. We'll see if it continues to push down. And then the other one was AAO. So this one coming on back down into these levels as well of the 287s. That was the previous top here. Let me check if those levels moved any from that 267. Nope, still sitting there. 267, and then this one over here should be the 310 still. Yeah, 310s, 20,000 shares there. Breaking on down. Everything is red right now. So don't see anything with upward motion as of yet. Rivian is pretty much the only thing that has a little bit of green to its name. Not a whole lot. It bounced down here to the 38.18. Popped back up into the 38.86s. So now the main portion is at the $3 that the size has moved down to the 3. And then there's another size at the 310. So I'm wondering, can it come up and challenge that 3 real quick off of this movement? Still not enough volume for me though. So that's going to keep me out of it. Even if it does go here, you know, I'm waiting for some volume to come in this thing. It's got 5 million shares traded, but I'm just not interested on, especially on this type of move down. But we will see. AMPX, was this the one that was halted? Yeah, this is one that was halted. Coming on down. Only a million shares traded. Did it have any kind of news on it? AMPX. Oh, this is an IPO. Okay, 9 million evaluation. Let me read this. Okay, so Apparis Technologies agrees to merge with Apparis. No. Kingston Capital Acquisition agrees to merge. So this is a merger deal. Halted on a circuit breaker. Merger deals. I don't even remember trading a merger deal, but interesting, say the least. Still, let's see. A firm just holding these 23s here. AOI holding again these 90s. Let's see. Size actually moved down to the 64s now on the bids. There's a big size down to the 64. And let me see. On this side, still sitting at the $3 for some resistance. Volume looks to be slowing down here. First 5-minute candle had 1 million, then down to 750,000, then almost a million, and now here at 179. So definitely getting a little dry up in the volume down here. We'll see if it can get some more volume. APN or APX taking another little dive down to the 13s. All red on the day. Not looking good for the longs. Clue coming on down as well, pushing back to the 110s. All right, AOI. This low is the 287. Does it want to I don't know. This thing is just looking weird to me. Continue to find that resistance. If they move down off of this $3, move this size on down, then it's gonna be looking weak. Super weak. They have no fear. SONN continued on downward. But again, we do have that news coming out at 9 a.m. or actually the news conference starting at 9 a.m. So we'll keep an eye on that. That'll be 10 a.m. up here on this little clock, but 9 a.m. for me. 10 a.m. EDT, Eastern Daylight Time. A firm throwing some wicks. What's up, Reliable Rudy? We are seeing nothing but red today in expectation of the news that's coming out. It's gonna be we'll see, man. We will see. I actually just want to see how the SPY is gonna react. This has been so volatile. Even yesterday, no, I didn't see any news on the reason that it dumped. It just dumped. I was like, what? Rivian getting on back up there. Green on the day. Let me go over here and look at it. Let me look over here. Let's see IPOs, inverses, higher floats. I see Vail, or wait, where did Vail go? Vail red, SoFi green, Foot Locker green, Rivian green, DWAC, Bed Bath and Beyond red. So yeah, a lot of red. Definitely looking for something obvious to try to hold up. Okay, so we're seeing this one come back up. I could actually risk what is this? The 86, so a very few cents here for a pop back up. and see if it can do it. Just a quick pop and risk this bottom of the 80 something cents. Getting in there, seeing what it wants to do off this bottom. This is the first reversal, so in with 50 shares, just letting it play. And I'll get out here at the 286, just looking at this thing do its thing. $286 bottom, I'll be out. 285s. I only got 75 shares, looking to be out at this 287 level. 285s. If it wants to get crazy. See if it can hold these threes here. And I'm looking to get to maybe some of these resistances up here, 335-ish levels. But we'll see what it wants to do. There it is. Nice, nice. See if we can get back up here to possibly like the 311s or so. May want to continue down though. The bottom here is the 287s there. Getting a little sporadic in here. Only 75 shares, so I don't feel too endangered. See if it can hold that 3 up and some FOMO buying get in here. $305s. The 310 was a level that needed to be tested. And that's where a big size was sitting at that 310. So I want to see them try to destroy that 310 here. Previous high was the 313s. So draw that as resistance, 313. Need to see those threes back up there. Dipping on down. Little pop there. Looking for over the 95s, I'll add. Can we hold the 95s on the bid? Giving it a little bit of a play. Can we see over the 95s? All right, there we go. One more ad there. And the bottom here is a 287 once again for that stop out. So I got my stop out there at 287. As long as it holds over this little double bottom it had on the 15-minute, I'm just going to be in there and see what it wants to do. I only got 100 shares here. There's the 98s, $3. I'll be looking to move my stop up to break even. So it'll be no risk trade on this, but giving it time to play. Still looking for at least a test up here to like the maybe the 312s, 315s. $3. So here comes the FOMO buyers. Let's see if they'll hold me in here. Looking like it wants to pull a red to green, so we'll see if it can actually do that over the threes. The 310 level is what I want to see them really test. $303s. Come on, FOMO buyers. You know you want it. Coming back green on the day. Look at the daily chart here. Clue. That $3 is really giving it a headache. Needs to closing this 5-minute candle in about like maybe 30 seconds. Can we see those 305s up there? $304s, $305s. Can we get that pop through the 310 level? At this point, my break even, which was my entry at 293, if it can break out of the 310s, I'll move my stop to 293, so it'll reduce my risk. Just in case it wants to do a slammer. But looking for that 310 break first. Can we get the 310s? 310s. That's all I need to see. 308s. We need to see that break. There's that 14,000 still sitting at that 310 level. Needs to break. $308. Can we get it? 310 snap. The size is not moving at the 310s. We want to see this decrease to maybe 13, 12s. Because what it's looking like now is it's holding its ground there at the 310. Right now, the current risk from the 93 down to the 87 is about 4 cents. So it's not a huge risk here, but definitely wanted to see some FOMO come in here strong and heavy. But on the 15 minute, looks like we're getting a double top here. The high of the 310 just could not be broken there. Got a resistance up here at 337, 350. AAOI. So on the daily chart over here, let's look at what we're looking at over here. On the daily chart, my entry was right here at the 393. Looking for it to really test this level here. If it can test through this 313, that would be great. Through this, but we'll see what happens. Again, holding under the 310. Looking to move my stop up to break even if it breaks that 310. More tests at that level. 310, the size still increasing. Getting fought at. 310s. Okay, there it is through there. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stop at break even. Well, it's got to hold that thing. Get up there, man. Stop playing. All right, break even it is. So I'll put it at break even here. It should have held that 310 level. Maybe it needs to pull back. I don't know. But yeah, I was definitely expecting it to go ahead and hold that 310. So I'll just stick with the plan. Touch 310. Have it at break even. No risk on the trade. Back to the $3. Can we get those 305s? That was a failure that I did not want. That was a lower high as well. The last touch was 313 on the open, and then this one was 312. So, yeah, just not performing like I thought it would. But it's okay. Opening lower there off of the threes. Doesn't want to test the 310 again. Can we see those 305s start to hold? There's 306s, 305s. Okay, can we get some FOMO? It is above VWAP. Can we get some FOMO above 310s? Again, finding resistance. What's 310? The actual number has gone down, but I don't know if they just are spoofing it. We'll see once it yeah, look at that. 40,000 shares at the 310. 40,000 up there. So, yeah, it's still somebody sitting there that they're going to have to break. There's the break. Okay. Can we get some more FOMO buying above this level of the 310 now? Can we start to hold that 310? Let's see. Top 335s. Okay. So I use the bottom of this $3 as my out now. So it'll be a no risk trade here. I put it at $2.99 as of now. And let it kind of play around and do its thing above the $3. As long as it's above the $3, I'm okay with it. So my stop is in there. If it wants to yank down, oh well, we'll let it yank. Definitely looking for it to at least get up here to the 334s. On the TOS chart, it did break the 200 moving average here. 314s. Want to see it start to hold that level of the 314. Let this hour chart kind of play out and see where it wants to land. 325s looks like the next level of resistance. But as long as it's above the 3, we'll play with it. Looking to make the 310 my next stop out. If it can prove that it can hold it. So just move up 10 cents and lock in the 10s. See, more FOMO buying over the 25s. Can we get that? 23s. 22s. Okay, looks like it wants to. It's gonna have to test down this 310 and make sure it can hold it. Look at 325. Look at that size out there. 325. 60,000 shares at 325. Wow. Well, hopefully they get broken. 60,000 shares there. 25's getting bought up very quickly. So we'll see. I let this candle close and see where it wants to go. $70,000 shares now at the 325s. Quite a wall getting parked out there at the 325s there. Three 20s, 320s. Okay, so we see the number down here on the level 2s has dropped to 65. Again, this may or may not be real. So we want to see this disappear, this 325 level. I'm looking to take some at the 330s up here if it can get there. May need to rest a little bit, do a little consolidation and stuff under this 325 first. As long as it holds the 310, I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, the $3, I'm pretty comfortable. Forming that lower high here. Doesn't want to be sporadic and just break. 325s. 325, those numbers are coming down on the ask. Over here, looking over here, now under 10,000. Let's see if they can get that push up. Little double top there, though. I don't like that. Let's see if we can get that push. Can we see some 26s come over here on the tape? See some greens come. Yep, there's some green 25s. More green, please. There's the 27s getting a break there. Looking for the 30s for my take. I take half at the 30s. Can we get that 30 hold? Looking for that 30 break to take half. Come on. Just let me see those 30s one time for me. 25s. Can we see them get some buyers over the 25? 26s. There's 27s. Come on, give me those 28s. A little bit of struggle here. 28s, taking half at the 30 break. Give me the 30 break. Yeah, a little bit of struggle here. Where are those 28s? Get sporadic. All right, I don't like the way it's playing around with this 25. There we go, 30s. Can we get the 30s? 31. Very short, brief touch there at the 30. Let's see that 31. All right. All right. So I'm taking half there. Still holding a little bit the other half. So at this point, 319 or whatever, I'll just take off little bits and pieces until it's all out. Only holding 50. Looking for that 40 break, I'll take another 25 off. Okay, yeah, it's looking a little weak over at 30 though. Little extended up here into this first resistance level. If I see, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take off another 25 up here. Holding 25 in hand. Don't want to see it back under those 30s though. 33s. Yeah, slowing down a little bit. Take some off here. 20 shares left at that resistance. Yeah, 30 breaking down. Don't like that. 31. So holding 10 shares now up here at this resistance. Not liking the way it's pausing here. 335s. Thought it could do a gap fill, but whatever. I'll put my stop at 319. So either way it goes, these 10 shares are in the money or, you know, green. But yeah, 320 breakdown. I'll go ahead and get out. Looks like it's coming off of that nice resistance there. If it can hold the 320s, I'll move my stop up to 325s. See if it can start holding those 330s, but it's looking like it's getting a little heavy under this resistance. It tried to do a gap fill, which was what I was looking at. It maybe get some FOMO push up to this gap fill and then kind of fail up here. But we'll see. I mean, at this point, I've locked in a little bit of profit, so it's okay. 33s. Can it go ahead and push up? And if it can push up, then that 330 will become an out. Actually, no, 325, my bad. 325. If it can break, I'll move up to 325 here. Yep. Okay. 325, stop in there now. Needs to hold in this level and continue to push. This was that level of resistance. Let me look out here on the level twos. We have another big size up here at the 345s. And then we have a size, let me see where are the bids. Where's the bids big size? Bids don't have it. Well, wait, what was that? 325. Okay, 325, there's a size. So if it comes down here, just stop me at 325. Looking for that push up to the 347s. Looking to move up to the 330s as a stop. Again, this is a retest of this resistance and coming down off of it, not looking strong here. All right, 320, 325, I'll be out. Out there. All right, so 37 bucks, it's okay. I only got 100 shares down here, 290s, whatever. I'll take that, and I'm okay on Friday, you know? I'm okay. So all out there, all cash, and we'll see. We'll see what this wants to do, if it wants to do a retest of this level or whatever, but it did form a high there at the resistance of the 340s, so I went ahead and cut it. I mean, it may grind up or whatever, but I'm okay. If it dips again, considerably, then I'll reassess. But yeah, but it was the only one with news on the day, so that's what kept me out of Clue. Clue only had a letter of intent. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, do you guys have any call outs or anything? Let me see. Beat holding. I let me see where Beat is. Beat may not even, let me see. 207s. Still people will look at that -10 out there and be like, "Oh, that thing's down from yesterday. It's lower." But it may get some push. We'll see. But Beat is holding up there. My bad. I got laser focus. Let me make sure I didn't miss any call outs here. Drug, DRUG. You increased your Intel shares. Trend. Okay. All right. So yeah. Coming in. So we're reaching the end of the stream on Friday. Got about a couple minutes left. I do think I'm just going to walk away today. I'm really just like, you paid me. I don't want to play with the bull too much on a Friday, especially with the news coming out, supposedly coming out at 9 a.m. I don't know if that meeting has started, but definitely not trying to play with my life out here. Drug is wow, that thing's high. That thing's super high. What, it moved from 128 up here to the 170s. Did it have any catalysts on the day for drug? No catalyst on a Friday, so that one may or may not kill you. Let's see, drug. AMPX going on down there. Just does not have the volume there. Rivian going kind of flat. Beat. AAOI now flattening out there under this resistance. Volume, let's see, that volume is also looking kind of moving a little bit less there, so we'll see. But I just wanted to play that first dip. The only thing that made me get into this was one, the catalyst on the day. It was the strongest catalyst. Even though it wasn't great catalyst, it was the strongest on the day. It did have a gap down where we saw that the shorts definitely had a little win in here. So we can definitely identify a nice little downtrend. It came down to the 285s and just continued to kind of hold up here. So I was like, I'm gonna give this thing a chance to try to come back up here to this gap fill. If it can, great. If it can't, oh well. But that was the plan. And so, I tried to follow the plan as best as possible, but sometimes I get scared and I take off profit. So I think locking in profit was a good decision there. May end up diving. But yeah, we got 6 minutes on the 6 minutes on the stream. Don't forget we do have the Discord that you can join. We're always talking about different stocks and things, and when I see things, I'll put it in the Discord or I post my scans or whatever in the Discord. You can check us out over there. Also, let me think. We got the media network. We have different channels in the media network. Reliable Rudy that you saw in the chat. He has a channel of his own where he does market analysis. He does uh, different portfolio building techniques, different things that he's got going on there. So yeah, check his channel out. Also, Lauren, one of our moderators, has a channel as well, the Stunks and Chumps Gaming. She has a whole gaming channel over there that she produces content on. Ben, I don't know where he is today. He's probably just asleep. But he's definitely stayed up super. I don't know, man. He pulls those all nighters. I'm like, bro, you're gonna end up with a lump on your in your neck or something, bro. You need to go to sleep. But yeah, you can check him out over at the Frame of Fortune home channel or the Frame of Fortune crypto channel. We do still have the DLA DAO going on that you can check out our project with that. If you're interested into P2P play to earn gaming. Um, let's see. I think that's everything for today. If you're gonna continue trading on a Friday, remember it may get spicy. Let me look at where the SPY is right now. SPY pulled back green on the day. I don't know how that news will affect the market. I'm glad that I got what I got before anything hit the market. So just counting my blessings and staying away from the chop. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, adding your chat, your commentary, and your things that you're watching. If you're on Twitch, and you enjoy the content, you can hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, you can hit the like and subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Y'all have a great weekend. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.